Okay, so I apologize. We are having some significant technical problems here tonight at Wandering DM's HQ. Sorry about that. So just had the stream cut off due to a technical glitch here. If you're finding your way back to the stream on either YouTube or Twitch, glad you could find it. So I'm currently in midway through Valjevo Castle here in AD&D Pool of Radiance, and we were just getting into kind of a tense fight. So it's a little bit of a letdown there. So I really want to complete at least that expedition into Valjevo Castle. And I'm guessing, I just saved the game a couple minutes earlier. I'm guessing we probably won't get exactly the same wandering encounter, but kind of interesting that now instead of giant snakes, I'm running into these giant patrols, these hill giant patrols all the time. So let's try to get back at that. Again, if you found the stream on Twitch again, I'm glad you found that. So let me load that B game that I recently made. And let's see if the connection lasts long enough to do something of interest. So what I was doing, okay, so I already scouted out the southern pathway there. So I was going this way about 3 paces to... Yeah, the alarm's still sounding. Got it. You know, it seems like wandering monsters tend to appear right after it reminds me the alarm's going off. Okay, so this is the place right there that I got ambushed. So here is a new pathway that I suppose could go north quite a ways, I suppose. If I'm reading the dead space on my map correctly. Windows is giving me a little bit of an alert there. That's fine. Okay, so this could go north a long ways. This could go like the whole quadrant possibly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that seems worthwhile. So I must be here. I think I'm here. 1, 2. Must be here. 1, 2. I could go north, or I could keep going east, I guess. Now this is either way has got to be a dead end, I think. So go here. There's the internal wall. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So if you were jonesing for another giant fight, here you go. Sacrilegious scum. You know. You guys should kind of let that go at this point. I would think. Okay, so fighting. Oh crap! All right. Well, I liked the last encounter placement much better because I could block them with Stinking Cloud and fireball them, and now I guess around this corner they're just on top of me, unfortunately. Or I guess they surprised me. Poop. Much worse. Much worse. Not a position I can fireball them in nicely. I feel like I might have to use... I think I might have to use 2 Stinking Clouds here, unfortunately. Try to charm the fighter, 2 Stinking Clouds, beat up 1 more giant. Much less efficient. And I can't even use missile weapons for most of my guys because they're in direct contact already. All right, so put down the sling. Get your longsword +4. It's not a bad option. Not a bad option at all. Oof. Okay, so I've got to get this thinking. Gosh, she doesn't have one. I should have cast by Cadell too. There's a little bit of a glitch there. Okay, so what's better here? Charm Person on the lead fighter or Haste? So Charm Person could that's like 50-50 to flip the guy on my side. Haste would give everybody double attacks here and age everybody, but I'm not too worried about that. I think in combat, you know, if I'm in contact here, I think I'm going to go with Haste. I think I'm going to do it. Let's try it. Oh, and I have to pick a place, right? So I don't want to haste the enemy. The area is a 4x4 area. And I don't know what I'm picking. Am I picking the top left? Am I picking the center, like Haste? I'm probably picking the center. So here. That seems good. Okay, that seems legit. And everybody ages a couple years according to the official Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First Edition Dungeon Master's Guide, so that tracks. And now I don't have a Charm Person. I do have Stinking Cloud. 1, 2, 3. So I think I could cast it. Let's see. Hey, Lord Pseudo. I would like it to be the finish line. I have a feeling that there's got to be significantly more to go. Can I put it here? I can't put it there. Put it here. But I don't know. I don't know. There could be some hidden dungeon that I have to get through. Yeah, unfortunately, my machine here crashed. I'm having a number of technical problems, and I don't know if it's hot in the room, but yeah, I'm glad you found the restarted stream here tonight. Sorry about that. You know, a prayer won't hurt. A lot of giant attacks. Man, oof. Rollins scary with that. Okay, I'm going to try to charm the lead fighter. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, that's good. And then I guess I'll throw down another Stinking Cloud right here before Cadell gets hit. If they all miss their saves, then it'll turn out that I didn't really need the haste. But let's use this. Nice. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, so Cadell's getting pounded enough. I think I'm using the correct amount of magic here. Jeez. Okay, that guy's down. guess I'll put him out. Take him out. Nice. Shoot more arrows. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Maybe I should have Rollin do more sword work. All right. I think I'm okay with using the haste because when the giants got one round to melee full, I took quite a bit of damage there. So I think I'm okay with that. Alrighty. Okay, I should, I think I want to flip back to my normal weapons before this fight's totally over. I think that's it, right? Always 10,000 gold pieces being left behind. Okay, so once again, save this as the B game now. I have quite a bit of damage here. Obviously, Hart and Cadell are way down. The other, Rollin could use a heal. I guess those three. Okay, so first of all, I have Harton heal himself. I have Griffith heal Cadell. I guess that's it. So dare I continue is the question. Do I push on? If I walk out right now, I'll probably have one more wandering encounter on the way out. As usual, my instinct is to push on, which is how I get in danger all the time. Boy, if I could, you know, if I could get to a point where the alarm goes off and I'm not fighting any snakes anymore, nobody's poisoned, then supposedly I could start resting up in the castle and I would make much better headway. So I'm really aiming to get to a point where the alarm's not going off anymore. Would be really huge. I feel like just not even fighting the snakes is helpful because just not getting somebody poisoned immediately seems helpful. Okay, it's quite likely that there's a dead end up ahead. Of course, if I run into a teleporter, that could be really bad because I could get zapped someplace and not know how to get out without any healing. That's super risky. You know, I have, boy, there's this giant dead space that I can't get to unless, okay. This path is either going to be a dead end or there's going to be a gate through the wall to the northern quadrant. And I'm just super curious about which it is. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, is this a dead end to my right, or is there a gate? It's a dead end. But there was another branch back here. Fuck. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I really want to know what this other branch does. So I'm going to fight these guys, and then one way or the other, I'll check out this branch to my right, and then I will definitely leave after that. That's got to be what I have to do. All right. You know, moral advice is very welcome, Lord Sudo. My hero heart definitely says push on. Now I have no choice because these guys are now blocking my way out. So, and I think I'm done with the stinking clouds. I have no more stinking clouds to block the center, unfortunately. Okay, so as a result, oh crap, they're spread out. They're getting smarter. I can't fireball all of them. And I wish I had some way to block the center. I have half a mind to block the center with Griffith and Harton. And then wait for the giants to stack up and then fireball them. But every time I try to do that, it doesn't work out quite right. Like they could stand back and just throw boulders. So I got some charm persons I could use on the fighter. They were way spread out. 1, 2. I mean, if I hit this, so if I hit that guy in the head, I'll hit all 3 of these guys, and also 1, 2, and also this guy. That's not bad. I could hit this guy in the head and get 4 out of the 5 giants. Try to charm the fighter when he comes over. That's not terrible. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to block here. I'll block right there with my fighters, so I can put people 1 step behind them. Right. Again, being a little aggressive here. Here's Griffith. We block the center here. Okay, so I'm guarding with him. Hitting this guy in the face with a fireball. Less than average damage, although they mostly all failed their saves, which is good. So I'm gauging whether I should shoot another fireball or not. I'm guessing not, because again, I have to get out. Let's see what he's got there. Oh, I do have a stinking cloud. Oh, that's interesting. I'm still going to try to do this without it. Thought I was all done with that. Let me just make sure I don't have charm person with that guy. Do I not have arrows ready? Is that my problem? That is exactly my problem. I'm trying to think how I can get Rollin around into melee for back attacks when they get engaged. Okay, so there's Harden blocking the center there. Done. Should I cast Prayer again? Let's say yes. Particularly if we're down on hit points already. That makes sense. Trying to conserve resources. Okay, so I'm gonna, if somebody gets down to like 10 hit points, I'll magic missile them. Those guards aren't in line of sight. Somebody gets down to 10 hit points, I'll magic missile them, but I'm not there yet. So I'll just delay with her. I have no cure spells. I have no charm person with her. I could hold that fighter, but I'm going to hold off on that. Does Malin have a charm person? I thought I had multiple charm persons there. There it is. Okay. I thought I had one more. Okay, now I will say I'm 3 for 3 on the charms working tonight, so that's working super well for me. There's definitely some kind of mechanic. It definitely seems like they've got a range penalty on the boulders. So that guy is below 10, and I'll finish him off with the magic missile. Great. Okay, so who's next? 23, out of sight, 41. I don't know if I'm being too conservative with this, but I feel like I'm in a good position. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like that. Haha. That's a good front line. Nice. I don't mind this position, actually. I took some hits, but... Boy, having that patrol leader charmed is very useful. I'm gonna maintain my position here. If they spend another round beating up on that charmed fighter, I'm all for it. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna pigpile them. That seems like a pretty good formation for my guys. I'm going to try to use that in the future if I can. Sweet. Sweet. So I took some more hits, right? Okay, so Griffith is now down. Not terrible, frankly. Wait, did Harton take another hit, I guess? I don't think so. Griffith took a hit, though. Not terrible. For what it's worth, the damage is kind of well distributed. Okay, so let's, again, save this as the B game tonight. So I don't have any healing spells. Everybody's as armored as they can be. So I want to check this passage to my right. And again, that's either going to be a dead end after about 2 paces, or there'll be a passageway, there'll be a gate. And either way, that'll be useful to know. To my left. Look at that, there's a gate. 1, 2, something like that. Okay, that's important. So that actually does lead, for what it's worth, that leads into the dead space that I've been trying to get into all night. That's too big, right? So as much as I want to go through that gate, the goal now is just get out. Because if I run into another wandering encounter, it'll be a hard fight, and I don't have any healing. Okay, so I'm going to call that successful. So I found the way into that weirdo dead space there. So that's productive. So now I'm gonna work to get out. Now I will say, if I go, okay, with one caveat, if I go all the way back and I don't hear anything about the alarm, I might try resting up, which would be super valuable. But for now, assuming that's not the case, I'm going to just try to get out. So I want to go west. Take this very long southern passage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go further south. Go east. Now, I'm not seeing any alarm going off. Fuck. What? That's different. I was in here. What is that? I've been in here before. Where is this? I've been in here before twice. I've been in here before tonight. And all of a sudden there's a guy here. And apparently, I guess the alarm was off until I ran into this guy. That sucks. Who is this? Just another random 6th level fighter? What the hell's going on? Am I out of charms? Weird. I'm going to try to hold this guy. If I succeed at holding him, then the fight's over, of course. Right, it wants me to pick... This is how I get in trouble, because it wants me to pick 3 targets, and there's no feedback about you have successfully picked the first target. So I need to hit exit. Exit. Great. Okay, well, that's the fight. Now the only problem is that it threw the alarm back on. Poop. Man, that was a very disadvantageous single guy for throwing the alarm back on. You know, I'm gonna take this stuff and just see what it is. I mean, obviously this is the same kind of 6-level fighter I keep running into. Is there money? Basically, no. It's a little too bad. But now I think I've got to get out because I can't fight my way through 3 more encounters waiting for the alarm to go off. That's no-go situation. So I will leave. Plan to get back to town, I guess. So there's the giant guards that usually throw boulders at me. Are they going to do it again? They don't usually do it on the way out. Maybe the alarm's usually off when I go out. Is that the deal? Yeah, here come the boulders. Am I not getting out? I'm not getting out. What? Okay, now I'm out. That was weird. I had to go through weird. Weird. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I mean, it's a dangerous fortress. I mean, I guess that's. Oh, now I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here too, because the alarm's going on out here. Good Lord. Brother. All right, here it is. Probably have to go through another couple patrols. Yeah. I'm very familiar with this moment right here of like nail biting trying to get around the castle while the alarm goes off with my party's like got all their resources gone. Like no patrol, no patrol, no patrol. Okay, there's the patrol. Now I do have a stinking cloud, and I think I've got hold persons. I don't have any charms, and I have at least 1 fireball. Combat it is. Don't let him get any closer. Don't get surprised. Don't let him close in. God, the number of giants I've shot down, ridiculous. Okay, I mean, before I just start launching fireballs, let me just think. Now this courtyard is too big to block off like I do, but nonetheless, you know, and they're probably not super smart to get around me. So how about I try the same kind of thing? I'm going to try to kind of block with my 2 armored guys, like around here. Maybe here. And then the giants could only come from the south. That would be helpful. And then I could fireball them right here. I could try to hold the leader. I guess that's the as much, and then if they get into a bad place, then I can stinking cloud them when they get jammed up. So again, I'm going to be a little bit aggressive. Going to move forward and fireball them. Okay, so Harden's job is to get in front. Nice. Okay. Okay, so here comes your fireball here. Oh, bad damage. Oh, and they're all making their save too. Good lord. Okay, so 20 is the lowest. I kind of want to keep one more fireball in reserve. I mean, wait, I'm already outside the castle. I can risk this. Have some more fire. Oh, you like them apples? God, they're all making their save again. Except that guy. Okay, so Griffith wants to be up front guarding everybody right there. Might as well hit that guy. Okay, so I'm all out of fireballs. I got one stinking cloud. Yeah, all these guys made all their saving throws. That guy maybe might be an option for a magic missile, maybe? I hope it's in range. If I get really good damage, I could possibly take that guy out. That was not really good damage. Good. Teamwork. Wait, somebody's... Okay, it's not going to be her. I guess I should have cast Hold with Hearten is what I should have done. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hold him with Griffith's spell there. Target him and then exit. Great. Boy, I am so glad they can't hit any better than that. Is it time to... I'm going to say it's not time to push, so I'll just take this guy out. Seems like this is a winning. Seems like this is a winning position if I can get in this position. So I'm guarding with Hearten. Okay, and then they're fleeing. Can they get off the map? I think they can get off the map. So I'm just going to let them do that. Yeah, okay, good. I'm just thinking here. There's no risk in me just waiting for them to run. If someone was poisoned, or there were trolls about to get back up, or if there was an important spell that was about to wear off, it would be different. And I'm just like, what are all the ways I could be screwing this up? Okay. It's all that same stuff. Don't worry about that. You know, I actually will take. I'm going to take that shield. There's a corner case in which I could actually use a couple extra magic shields. Okay, so save this just in case things get really horrible. I don't have any healing, so the goal here is just get the hell out. Is that a gate out? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm still in danger. Fuck. He said. How many of these guys do I have to go through? God damn it. Okay. So that gate behind that guy, I got to get through that gate apparently was the lesson last time. I'm still in danger in this where I am right now. But get through that gate and I'd be okay. Okay, so let's do this again. Now, Harden's only got 7 hit points. Right, I did, right. Now I have no fireballs because I made the decision to launch my last fireball. Here I have a pretty restricted zone, so Stinking Cloud here would be nice. I could totally block them here. I think I'm going to do that. Is it Cadell who has it still? I think. You know, actually, this isn't a terrible position on its own. Okay, I'm going to have Griffith cast Prayer. You've got the Stinking Cloud, right? Okay, the best place for this is here, here. If I put it here, then I have a little bit of maneuverability on my side. Here. Try that, and then I'll push. Do I have another hold spell? Guess I'm not sure now. Interesting, they're all moving forward. I guess there's no reason. It's just that's it. I guess there's no reason to hold off on this, I guess. I'm kind of thinking about how much experience I'm making for all these giant fights. Now, unfortunately, everybody in the party is all maxed level in this adventure except for Rollin. So the only one who could possibly get any more levels is my dwarf. Let's set up here. Of course, at some point, the stinking cloud will go away if this continues. It's interesting, these guys seem a little bit... Seems like the situation's kind of confusing the monsters here. Oh, here we go. Maybe they were getting in range or something. Weird. Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile and take out that guy that's got about 10 hit points. This guy. Am I in range with the darts here? Yes, just barely. Okay, can he cast? I'm entirely out of its offensive spells. So I don't have any holds, I don't have any charms, I don't have any fireballs. I guess that's going to be it now. The AI seems confused. I'm going to take advantage of it, so I'm just going to hold this position. .41 hit points. I guess, okay, so there's nothing magic I can do against this guy. I just have to take him out. They're missing a lot, but boy, it is tense every time the boulder's flying through the air. I guess I might as well use, right, it's actually more efficient if I use the magic missiles on things that I don't take down, so I don't waste damage in some sense. So I guess I might as well just unload on this guy. You know, I guess I might as well, before the stinking cloud goes away, I guess I will put down the shield for a second and do a little archery. Ah, god damn it! I don't know if he was waiting for that. Was that guy waiting for that? Okay, Harton might be in big trouble now. All right, pick up the shield. Pick up the sword. See what we can do here. Good job, my man. There's a lot of hit points I got to go through. Crap. Ugh, crap. Well, that's too bad. Let's see. Now, so I have a wand of lightning, and I just happen to have these two giants that are stacked up below me. So I think I'm going to pull out, I think I'm going to use the lightning and just zap these guys while I can do it. That seems like a good thing to do. I've had better placements, but this seems reasonable. Okay, 22 points. That's pretty good. It's about half their health. I guess I'm going to take Rollin and push him into melee, I guess. Doesn't have super great AC, but I'm going to push him into melee to guard my position. He does pretty good damage with that sword. Okay, here comes my last magic missile. If I could protect Harton, I'm going to try to protect Harton with this. I might get this guy. Nope. Oh, right, because I have the lightning one. I think I'm good with that. Good. Pretty good. Okay, and then they surrender. Well, that guy did at least. Just guard there. You know what? Bandage Griffith, so Griffith doesn't perish. And Stinking Cloud goes away, which is interesting. I guess I might... Do I have to pursue this guy here? Okay, just so apparently I have to finish this guy off because he can't get off the map. So just use some distance and use the missile weapons, obviously. Jeez. I'm glad that my shooting in this fight started off better than it is right this second. That would be it? Yes, okay. Jiminy. And Griffith is currently down. Okay, I don't need, at most I need 2 shields, so I'll just skip the treasure. Okay, I need to get through that friggin' gate. Can I go like 5 steps without another patrol? The alarm is still going. Okay. I think I'm safe on this side, I think, right? I think. Good gravy. Okay. So let's just get back to town. God, that castle doesn't get untense. Now I'm jumpy about the messages that I'm walking past Kudos well. Go through the stable as usual. All right. And here's that, I believe, buggy proclamation 114. Yeah. All righty. I do want to stay here. Okay, so we'll save that as our A game, and I will wrap up here in a couple minutes. So productive, I think. So I'm filling in the map of Valjevo Castle. I feel like I'm really close. I think it might be a good sign that I didn't see giant snakes. Maybe I depleted the snakes, and now I'm getting all giant patrols. Maybe that's a sign of progress. And I definitely found this kind of sneaky way into this hard-to-reach part of Valjevo Castle. So I think that's probably productive. Wish it wasn't quite as hard, but didn't lose anybody narrowly. Harton got poisoned and Griffith went down to 0, but nobody died tonight. That's good. So I feel like I'm on the cusp of, if I could just get a little bit of breathing space, waiting for the alarm to go off, being able to rest up in the castle, and then be able to make progress better, I think would possibly be work really nicely. But either way, I've mostly got, I'm closing in on having the whole interior castle mapped out. So I feel like next time, if I don't find the last thing, I'd be surprised, honestly, right? I think I've got to be getting there. So that's the plan. So thanks for hanging out, and if you reconnected after the stream crash tonight, thanks for hanging in there with us. Appreciate it. As always, it's more enjoyable with you guys watching and making comments. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll plan to be back again in 2 weeks, and hopefully we will have fewer technical issues and things like that. Hope you guys have a good end of August coming up. Paul and I will plan to be back this Sunday. I'll be back next Thursday night for more Book of War with Dan Cullinan. And hope you're having a good end of your vacation or summer, whatever is happening for you. So stay cool and stay safe before autumn gets here again. And we'll plan to see you on upcoming shows. You know, if you are not a patron of Wandering DMs, we do have a Discord server. We have a patronage. So you can check us out on patreon.com/wanderingdms. We have a couple tiers. Even the $1 tier gets you on our Discord server. And we have big conversations about classic D&D and what the best things to do are. What was happening this past week? I think we were talking about magic resistance. There was actually someone asked a question about I was DMing a party. They cast a lightning bolt at an original D&D demon that had magic resistance. They made it. What should happen? Should the spell just fail? Should it bounce off the demon like it hit a wall in original D&D? Should it just phase through the demon and hits what's on the other side? And we had a lot of interesting comments about different approaches we could use for that. And looking at some first prints of original D&D that has some stuff that got yanked out later on that might be helpful. Some of the comments, magic resistance is clearly motivated by the Balrog breaking Gandalf's shutting spell in Moria in Lord of the Rings. And I didn't know that until recently, frankly. So we were digging in, thinking about how does this inform magic resistance in the game. And if that sounds interesting to you, get any tier on our patronage and jump on our Discord server. We'd love to see you there. And always trying to improve our DMing skills communally there. So we always like that. So, the other thing that's coming up is Paul's Fearful Ends horror game. The Kickstarter for that will be coming up, I think, 1st of October, either end of September, 1st of October. So we'll have some announcements about that coming up, and look for our big Fearful Ends Kickstarter that I have really been looking forward to myself. So a lot of news coming up this fall on Wandering DMs, and we'll see you there and on future shows. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you later.